Yo, what? Let's go. I'll give it a second. How y'all doing, man? Quick little stream today. Quick little stream thing on how I edit my fighters combo, guys. Y'all gonna see the behind the scenes. Newton, welcome, sir. Newton, how was your Street Fighter 6 session last night? If I remember. Taking my aunt to run errands. Okay, bro is always busy, eh? Bro has a busy ass summer. What was I gonna do? Alright. Hold it up. Off rip. I'll let the madam come, bro. Kuro pulling up and Vegeta on the screen? What? Answer what question? Street Fighter 4? Street Fighter 4? Not even Street Fighter 6? Bro is all over the place. That's crazy. What y'all? Okay, I have no idea. This is kind of satisfying to watch, by the way. I have no idea if my my editing software is gonna crash or anything. Just DMD when you were starting a stream. Yo, how did Kona know? Kona knew when I was streaming before I started streaming. Bro got the insider info. About to hop on some Strive later. You've been loving that Strive, eh? But yeah, what was I trying to say? I don't know if my editing software gonna crash out on me, but hopefully not. And bro, look at how like satisfying this is. I don't know why. I just be watching these sometimes. The way it just be moving. Anyways, so today, man, we got Zamasu. I don't know why Blue Vegeta here. Obviously, I don't have the Zamasu thumbnail made, so I couldn't do that. But you know, behind the scene on thumbnails, Gohan over here. We got who else? Bro, y'all gonna see everyone. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's good. Got Gohan over here. Y'all gonna see all the behind the scenes. Pressure God. This was kind of nice, eh? Bro, look at how like perfectly I mapped the layout. Okay, anyways, enough gassing. Crowd, let's go with you, homie. It's been fun, but Potemkin is a huge problem. Is that the one that like be grabbing everyone? Eating quiche? Okay, sir, I see you. But I feel kind of nice. I was at the gym today, just now. And then Shotty pulled up with a bag of fruits with my name on it. I was like, yo, what? So this is how the timeline looks. Let's go straight into it, man. That's how the timeline looks. This was from what video? I think Gohan, right? Had the Sonic Frontiers thing. Yeah, sometimes, bro, with the music, I have to balance it out. So you see how it goes from 14 here. Then it goes down to 16. I got one viewer, bro, because I fell off, Craw. I fell off, dog. I can't believe it. I like fruits more than veggies. You know what's crazy about fruits and veggies, bro? They both mad expensive as hell. Like, goddamn. So yeah, sometimes with my music, I have to really adjust the sound. So it went down to 18. The way I like to do is like on my intro, I keep it high up. And then by the time I start like talking, you guys know the music is like there. So you guys already know. You guys understand the rhythm, right? So then I lower it by 20, because then I feel like you guys can still hear it properly. But sometimes I spike it up if the beat drops and stuff. But regardless, you know, all of them. I think Dokkan's like 30. Yeah, Dokkan's music is so loud, bro. 32? Like, that shit loud as hell, Gangi. But anyways, I chop all this off. And then I delete it right here. So here I have a bunch of important stuff that I'll show you guys later. But for now, I think T9 goes in thumbnail. But for now, we just delete everything, bro. Started off fresh. It does have some high clarity, I swear. This is Hitfilm 4 Express, the free version. Bro, this editing software is so old. Like, I tried DaVinci. Wait, as you guys can see here, DaVinci Resolve. And there's also, what, Adobe? Those are like the new ones, right? Well, not the new ones. Those are like the common ones. But back in the day, I got this in like 2018 type shit, so I just stuck to this. DaVinci, bro, the things that I can do on this is so much better. So basically, before I import everything, so I have a needed column, right? As you guys can see on my needed column. What is this? Why do I need this? Notation chart. Oh, I have to relink that later. Anyways, so on my needed column, this is how I do all my transitions. So let's pull up this. You guys recognize this, right? Basically, I use keyframes. So with DaVinci, with Adobe, all of them, you have to automatically put, for example, transition effects, right? Their transition effects automatically do keyframes for you. But the way I do it, I manually do it for all of them. So here I already have it set, obviously, so it makes it easy to just copy paste. But you see, like here, I have it at 0, then it slowly transition in, and then I have it all set to that. So this is my text layer. Text layer goes up to 100, but then my background layer goes up to 70. So when I use DaVinci and stuff, bro, it kind of confuses me, not gonna lie. And I keep it here, then obviously I just change the colors, which is nice. And this is the corner one. This is my transition one I like. You know how it slides, I got the sound effect as well. Another one I like about this, so you guys see how everything is, bro, CapCut? Isn't CapCut like iPhone shit? Yeah, I also see CapCut with TikTok as well, that's what I'm saying. But you guys see the format of this, how it looks? In DaVinci, you can't really put them up like that. So basically, for example, these are called composite shots. So this one's called needed, I have it here. And once, it's basically like a rough draft. Once I have it ready, then I drag it to my main timeline. And then everything that's in that composite shot just gets put in my main timeline. So I click on this and I work on it. But DaVinci, you only have a main timeline. You know what I mean? So DaVinci, you have to, like, for example, insert track up. And then it gets so messy because I have like this here, this here. Like, how do I add a bunch of stuff now? You know what I mean? So for me, that's one big thing that confuses me with like Adobe and DaVinci, is that I don't really understand how to like organize everything. Versus here, bro, it's so nice. I just put it up just above everything, right? And then whatever is on top is what shows. And then I have my sound effects. Then you can see their waveform. That's how I line up with like my pop stuff. So like obviously the iconic. Oh no, not this one. Not this one. What the? Where's my yo? There it is. My iconic yo. Come on now. And they got the pop-up as well. So already, you guys kind of see how like I time everything. And to do these effects, again, it's all keyframed. So if you do it in DaVinci, if you do it in Adobe, there's a manual effect for it. I think it's probably called like pop-up effect. But here, I make it go up. So as you can see here, 8 frames. That's what the 8 is for. This is for 60 FPS, by the way. So it goes 8 frames, and I do from here 4 frames lower, 4 frames higher, 3 frames lower, 3 frames higher, and that's what gives it like that bounce effect. And I add at the end here, I add the fading and I make it a bit higher so it increases as I continue. You feel me? I always have the pops. I include a lot of sound effects, but sometimes it kind of blends in. But sometimes it's so natural that you don't even hear it until like it's just like you think it's part of it. You know what I mean? Like you don't even hear it separately. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so that's basically what I just copy paste. I just copy paste all of these into my effects, so into my composite shots, I should say. So how do I organize everything? So this is OBS, bro. The sci-fi ass sounds, oh, I love, bro. I have so many sound effects I want to use, but those are my main ones. I have like 3. And then what I do also that you won't see this time, but you hear how there's like that speed up thing. If I have multiple of the speed ups, then I change the speeds, because look how it changes the sound. You see that? It's the same sound, but at different speeds, it just sounds different. So if you watch, like when I do a bunch of pop-ups, like back to back to back, I change the pop-up sound effect so it goes like pop, 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 pop. You know what I mean? So the same sound, but just different speed. That's how I get like bang for my buck on just one sound effect. So anyways, I opened up my OBS. So all my OBS recordings get sent to this, bro. This is all the Zamasu guide right here. How many clips? 197 clips for Zamasu. I can't believe it. Well, basically, also Sparking Zero here. I was cooking up a Sparking Zero intro, but then I put on my poll for my channel. I was like, oh, do y'all want to see Sparking Zero on the channel? And mans were like, nah. So I don't know what to do with this anymore. Like, I cooked some craziness. But anyways, we'll see what happens with that. But basically, your joy finishing Zamasu, bro. It took me forever. 1 hour combo guides. I think so far it's 45 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. But when I edit everything down, it might be maybe 40 or 35. So the way I like to record, I record all the combos. And then at the bottom, where it ends off. So here, I also put add. Whenever I forget something. So say I'm like, oh good lord. Say I'm like editing and I'm like, oh, I forgot to put this tech in here, or like I'm doing mid-screen, I finish the mid-screen section, and then I find some new tech on Twitter, and it's like, oh, he can do this mid-screen. Then I go like, oh, I go back, I go in my script, I put like add 9, and then on the video that I saved, I put add 9. So then when I'm recording my script, I'll say add 9, And then that's when I know to put add 9 in that spot. You feel me? But anyways, at the end, I have intro. So all this section is all the intro. So I'll drag that in. And then I ended up adding another one that I saw after finishing the intro. And I thought I finished Zamasu. Did the intro. And man got sent with another tech. I'm like, oh my god, can I get a break, bro? So I just select all of this, drag it in. It's gonna be the intro part. But I won't spend too much time on the intro unless you guys want me to actually do it. When S Broly combos you, you legit got a snack. It's so long, bro. This is the yo section of the video. That's how I set it up. So composite shot, as I was saying. Set up one. Boom. And I just drag this all up in here. Boom. Let's just change the timings so I can have more space to work with. And all the first half, I have it set to like 40 seconds, I believe. Yeah, 45 seconds. So the first, especially for intro, so for combos, I say like this much gets chopped off. Trial and errors. For TODs, it's more like this much gets chopped off. The reason why it's at 45 is because as Broly, bro, it was this much. This is how long his combos were, like legit. You know what I'm saying? So I have it set to there just in case if I want to keep my fills in as well. But for the intro, it's just cinematic parts, right? So it's only the end. This is indeed Divinity, baby. I used to try to make a curling guy, but never pulled through because the game was going to get updated. Oh, my biggest fear. I picked Hit just because I thought he wouldn't get updated, and bro got the biggest patch ever. So yeah, as you can see, you can kind of see what background I use and everything. The mods. The mods are there. That's the intro for now. We'll leave it here for now because I want to show you guys how I set up like my actual content. So we'll go 2. And then from here, as I said, I leave my intro bit for the end, so that's why I know which one is which. But the way I like to do it, I like to just edit sections off. So, say this is like the mid-screen section, right? I go down a bit, and then I want to mark this area off. So I just want to edit like this amount before I move on, right? So what I would do, I would go to the last bit of section here, and I would click, I'll put a bunch of X's next to it. So now when I scroll, I know like, oh, this is where I ended off. So next time I come back to edit, I select like this much and I drag it in. So for example, where's the X at? The X is here. So I select all this, take this. Oh, forgot to hold control. Where's the X? Grab all this, crop this out, drag it in here, and then I drag into the timeline. And this whole section is going to be 1. She looks more complicated than DaVinci. I think I like how much control I have over everything. So it's very, very easy. Because DaVinci, you don't have composite shots. DaVinci, this is your timeline, right? The main timeline will be like this. Like, bro, look at how terrible this is. How would I, like, organize anything? You know what I mean? But when I put it in composite shots, it's only 2. So then, you see the mod! This is the mod I chose for Zamasu. Let me zoom in. So, this is 2, right? So basically when I'm done finishing the whole 2 section, I just drag it in. And then this is the entire section. That's it. You know how to feel about that, bro? I was like, Rose? I have to get Rose on. I found it so funny. I was gonna do like the 1R mod, but I feel like it's so basic. Because I saw that on Tiny Torque's video as well. Low-key though. Low-key. Let me pull up a clip. Low-key though. Like, it looks kind of clean with the hell mod. You feel me? With the hell background. Curse? Bro, I think this is genius. Bro, I wish I had pink hair. If I could pull that off. Oh my god. That'd be so sick. Who has pink hair in anime? Oh, 02. You know how motherfuckers be cosplaying 02? I'm like, yo, genius. I wish I could do that. Imagine. It just looks off. Oh, I think it's perfection, bro. I need to pull up the intro. Let's go back to the intro real quick. There's a scene. I don't even think it's part of the intro. Wait, hold up. I need to show y'all some. There it is. His intro. Oh, I don't even have it saved. I think it's the one before this. Ram from ReZero. That's red, no? This is kind of art. Low-key. With the hell stage? This actually looks kind of neat, no? The Goku Black mod, and then Zamasu fuses. Why doesn't he turn into this, and then after he like powers up into white hair? Like I don't really get that part, to be honest. It looks off, bro. Low key, the pink kind of rose. I'm telling you, I'm a rose fan. Come on now. The only time I would get Zamasu on the channel is if he's rose. So, what y'all want to see me do? Actually, I'll show y'all what I mean. So, boom, I bring this in. And low-key, I can't really hear it because I have music right now in the background. But low-key, I probably jack these up to like 12. Because I have it set to really low on my OBS. I'll probably change this later, but whatever. So we'll have it up to 12. And then I see where the combo starts. Flash Zamasu, yo. Lol. Okay, so I'll have it set to here. I think this is where the combo starts, right? Boom, boom, boom. Right, so the combo ends here. I make it cut off most of the time, unless if there's Oki after. I make it cut off right when the smash ends. So right when he moves, you see how it's still. Right when you see the background move, that's when I cut it off. Alright, so this is the first clip. And then I go to this part. And I'm gonna let y'all help me here. I paste it in here. And then I just write the combo down. So, what color should everything be? Nilly, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I feel like because it's red, like usually I would do this color with like a Goku black because it's like a red rose type thing, but you know the background kind of got that covered. So what do you think we should cook here? We can do any color, green, yellow. I'll let y'all decide some and then we'll try them out and see how they look. I can also change the text font as well. So y'all gonna help out in the creation of this guide, man. Purple will not work, right? Oh, that looks terrible, Gengi. What if I do like white and black? Low key though? Zam's color should be his Ki Blast color. Oh, another good thing about this, when I want to pick colors, right? I go select plane, I click this tool, and I just drag it up in here. I feel like DaVinci, I don't know what DaVinci got cooking up. Which part though? This purple part or like the middle? The blue part? Which part though? The Ki Blast got so many parts, Gengi. Let's try them both. Let it fly. We'll start with purple. Nah, I feel like purple because the background is very purple. Blue might be decent contrast. Low key. Let's try this blue. I feel like we kind of cooking. Let's try black text. How we feel about this? The darker blue. Let's try that darker blue. Let it fly. The one in the middle, right? I see what you're talking about. Add the strokes of the text as a different color. What color? How do we feel about this? I feel like it's too hard, right? Maybe like lower it a bit. Like go a bit lighter. So you guys think blue is the wave, low key? We should like pull up his Blaze of Judgment. I think Blaze of Judgment is just black and red. Blue works well, so blue is the wave. I guess now the next part is just to find out like which type of blue. We try to make it lighter. Oh, that's too late. Darker works better, eh? Wait. This one also has like a purplish tone to it, low-key. So you think like right here? Low-key, this one is fine, low-key. Let's see. I do like that. What about the text color? Another thing that I like to check is the text at the bottom right, because I like to make it inverted, so the opposite color scheme of the top. Let's see. Low key, kinda cooking, gang. Because I feel like the blue, like you can read it, it stands out, and it's not too distracting. The background color should be like darker blend of blue or purple, just to describe Zamasu's evil color. Let's try dark purple. Actually, there's like this area here is like a mix of blue and purple, low key. Nah, it's kind of. I feel like the background is too hard with the purple because there's too much purple in the background, like too much purple and red. Because you see the ground is purplish, but the blue sticks out better, I think. I just realized I ate a Zamasu combo route. What do you mean? This is a Zamasu combo route. Oh, this one, yeah. So I have it set, the notation. This is just whose combo is this? Do you think? 5mm, 5S, 26S. Oh, I know who this is. Can you guys guess who this is? Can you guys guess whose combo this is? Yeah, blue is better. Low key. Let's try a bit darker. Let's see how that looks. Nah, the light popping is kind of good. Tokyo Ghoul? Goku Black! How you know? Yo, Kuro knows. Alright. Second step. What about the text? I think we keep it at white low-key. J2148 into Super Dash. That gave it away. Oh, red. Never let me cook ever again. Black wouldn't work, right? Nah, black wouldn't work. The white is fine. Shall we change the accent on it? Let's try dark purple. Like Kuro is kind of spitting. Dark purple. I don't even think you can see it, to be honest. Black text? I use black text sometimes. Sometimes the black text be cooking. You just have to see it to believe, you know? Yeah, I don't know about the purple, Gengi. What about purple for here? If it fits well for this one, then we need to do like a light purple for this one. No, not that part. Oops. Nah. Let's if I do like a really light purple like this. I keep selecting the wrong one. Nah, I think white is good. Rather have to have the font strokes outline have a different color and contrast to make it easier to read. For example, I know a good one that works with black. If I do like, it's not going to look good in this background. So let me just remove it real quick. If I do like orange. Orange with black looks nice. For example. Alright. And obviously there's no background here, so you can't see it as well. But I remember using this color scheme before. So this was nice. Anyways, bring Zamasu back. I think we're sticking to this one. I think we're going to stick to this one. So let's do the first combo notation part together, gang. So, I don't even know what to call this. Mid-screen easy one. Oh, I need to change this to black as well. Let's go. Fans are helping out with the editing. Let's go. And Kona, this is your boy, so this is all you. I think it's 5M, 5M, 5S, Super Dash. JMLL. I think it's this. Let's see, Super Dash, JMLL. Double jump, LL. How many key blasts? 1, 2, 3. 3. Yo, what is this song? Vegito? Why is this kind of fire? 86S. Boom. First combo done together. And then we look at the damage. Damage is 4K. I'll be rounding up, by the way. I think y'all already know about that. And the meter, low-key 1.1, but I'll put 1.0. Yo, sometimes, bro, in some of my videos, the meter will be like right here. So I put like 1.99. Because like, bro, it's legit right there. Oh, we started at this much anyway. So yeah, 1 bar. So that's basically how it's done, bro. And then if the combo is this short, Zion's meter build, yo, just you wait for the damage, homie. When you see the assist parts, this is the first combo. How is bro flaming Zamasu on the first combo? God damn. Have mercy, dog. So when it's like this, what I like to do as well is add a mask. You think I should add a mask for this one? Oh, oops. Like this. You feel me? I might be popping in and out, typing my own stuff. No worries, Kona. What do you think about this? Sometimes I like to do this. Sometimes I like to make it circular. So basically, you pick this, you go unlocked curve, boom. Wait, I think it's better if I do it like this. Give it angles, you know? Gotta hit them angles. Or am I gonna do a Grand Blue stream? Bro, it's been a while since I did Grand Blue, not gonna lie. I don't know, homie. Mid. Easy one. Beautiful. I think we just keep mid-screen. Yeah, we just keep it before. In the box. You think I should keep the box? Or you think I should keep it wider? Grand Blue, I don't know. I think my next stream, well, Fighters on Saturday, but my next other game stream will be Bleach. Because I have a big Bleach video on the way. More like I need to work on it. And then after that, actually, nah. Let's do a circle. And then after the Bleach, I might have to hit Grand Blue up, bro. If you play Grand Blue, we might be able to do some open ring lobbies. I tried doing that one time, I think. I remember Crash pulling up. She was beating my ass, bro. Yeah, this looks nicer. I play Grand Blue. Damn, you're gonna have to throw the hands. Who do you play, Nilly? You guys see what I'm cooking up. You guys see the vision. I think this one is nice. Okay, obviously I don't put as much attention into this part. I'm just like trying to show y'all. Avatar Belial. Ooh, he's scary, bro. I always get mixed by him. Cool, you play Guilty Gear, you play Dragon Ball Fighters, and what's your third? 3? Bro, bug it. Yo, this song is fire. What is this? Why is Vegito spitting? Alright, let's go like this. I think this is the best one. Right? That looks aesthetic. Low-key, low-key. Oh, you're saying if you play Grand Blue, it would be 3. Yeah. Bro, I can't even balance 2 games. Okay, kill in 2 combos, I can kill you in 1. Yeah, the damage as well. Newton, you busy as hell, homie. Bro, for my channel, I'm trying to balance out 2, and I get cooked. And then another thing, so after I'm done with that, I copy paste it as you see here. And then I use the stretch tool to stretch it back to where it started. And that way, the keyframes I was talking about earlier, they get stretched down. So you see how before it was like 24 frames. Marcus, welcome to the stream. Now it's what? 20 frames. So then I stretch it down to make it fit with the combo. And then we get the next combo. That way basically rinse and repeat from here. Monarch, welcome to the stream. We're going to play Guilty Gear 2. Bro, we have a lot of Guilty Gear players on the channel. So I feel like you would enjoy that. So yeah. Basically, oh, I'm talking about some Oki here. So when we got some Oki, basically what I do. I guess I can show y'all. I do the same thing. Let me crop it out. Right when he's about to move. There we go. Got your notebook out. You already missed all of it. The one thing I hear about anime fighting games, I swear it feels like there's no whiff recovery. There is though. Bleach. That's why I love Bleach. Bleach is all about that. It's all about whiff. It's all about footsie. It's all about recovery. That's the next video I'm gonna make, by the way. So here, same thing, but then I just delete this part. So I can write my subtitles. Be like, oh, he did this type shit. Mark, let me show you. So basically, everything I have, I was fighting Happy Chaos. Everything I have is already pre-saved. So I have, you already recognize the caption here. You recognize the captions for the corner. And then for the corner. And then I have the sound effects, the iconic sound effects. So everything is already made. I just need to change my colors and stuff, which we decided earlier. And then I manually make all my effects with keyframes. So in Adobe, in DaVinci, they have the the automatic effects that you can pick. There's effects here as well, but different effects, which we can go over after. I usually use these effects for thumbnails though. So for example, my Blue Jita, you know, there's a particle effect, there's a lightning effect, there's the glow effects, there's a bunch of effects actually. So many effects. And also, oh, while we're here, sorry, I'm being sidetracked, but while we're here, let me talk about the green screen, because I know some people asked about that. So I have these 2 effects on Blue Jita right now. Let me take them out. Boom! Green screen! So with this one effect, hue and RGB, it's called differently in different programs. So in Adobe and DaVinci, they probably have it. I think DaVinci is called like green screen. I think that's the effect. I'm not sure though. So the way this works, basically, I have the value set. So you can see here, color is set to green. So I can also do, let me show you guys. So if it's on, it takes rid of all of that color. And I can change how like harsh it is. So I can make it go very harsh and it starts blending into other aspects of it. And then I can make it like very soft on the sides. So that way you don't see like the big lines, right? But another thing I do for the big lines is I use this filter. So it transfers all the green to purple. And I can pick which color I want. So I do that by clicking on the filter. Then I go to green. And then I hue shift it. You guys see that? How it's changing from green to red or whatever. That's another extra step I do. But basically, I can pick any color I want to vanish. So I can pick blue. And now all of his blue stuff is gone. And because of the other filter that's purple, it should be green. So all the blue is locked out. And I can do the same thing with this. You know, all the brown skin color is locked out. So that's how I use my green screen effect. Now you know. Yo, Monarch, happy birthday, homie. Let's go. Let's go with you. That's crazy. What are you doing today, bro? What you got cooking up today? Editing stream on Monarch's B-Day, yo. So yeah, and then I have the sound effects. And the reason why I was saying earlier I really like this format is because I can fit everything into, this is called a composite shot. It's called needed, right? So once I'm done with a composite shot, I go back to here, say this one's called needed, it's all finished editing. Then I drag it to my main timeline and it's just clean. It's not just a bunch of shots on my main timeline, right? Like even 2. So you see how 2, I have all these layers going on. I have the text up, I have this down. Like it's so much. But when I'm done with it, I go back to here, boom, scroll down, 2, bop. And then it's all organized. All together in one place. And then what I like to do also is when I'm done on editing, it's loading. That's why you don't see it. Shit. When I'm done editing a thing, when I'm done editing a section, I export it out. Then I delete everything. So then my editing software stays fast. Then I just export 2 in as like a file. You know what I mean? Instead of just like a composite shot. So yeah, that's 2. That's 2. That's how I edit the combo parts. But now we have the intro to work on. So, first things first, I drag down my yo. Not this one. The iconic. Know what I'm saying? And I think we chose to pick blue. So we might make it blue theme. So here's a yo. Bruh, I forgot all about one key aspect. The voiceover. Go into my audio. Go. And these are all my voiceovers. Let's see. What else do we have? Survival mode 27. I think that was the last episode, actually. And then I drag my yo in here. I mean, my voiceover in here. Voiceover called Zamasu, baby. It's gonna take a minute. Whew. Yeah, the pop-up, eh? Bro, they were saying they don't even know. They don't even hear it, bro. That's what Nunu was saying. And also, a thing I like to do with these sound effects I was saying earlier, I like to change the speeds. So that way, it's the same sound, but it sounds completely different. You hear that? So when I do a lot of like back-to-back sounds, I change the speeds of them so you can get the most bang for your buck. Do I record the whole script in one go? Basically, I use another app. It's called Audacity, which is probably like, you know, mad common. And then I record like line by line, basically. I go in one go. When I mess up, I just stop. I delete the part I messed up, and then I carry on from there. So I restart from where I messed up at, and then I continue. And then I keep saving it. So this one is mad long. 48 minutes. Obviously, there's like a lot of gaps. By gaps, this is the part that gets kind of annoying to edit. I bring it here. Show waveform. And then all these gaps I have to like delete and take out the way. So it's not, the video won't be 48 minutes. It'll be a bit less. What song is this? Hey, yo. Alright. So yeah, I like drag out some parts, know what I'm saying? Yo! Here I got the yo! Yeah, the speed is smart, right? Because I get so many different like effects for it. Yo. So even like the pop-up, if I do a bunch of different ones, like back to back to back, I'll show you guys an example. Boom, boom, boom. I'll do this one. If fast. Do this one. No, I'll do this one in the middle. I'll do this one a bit faster. This is when I do like multiple pop-up stuff. And then it sounds like this. You guys hear that? And I can keep adding it. That's what I do when I do like, you know, my thumbnails, when I make my thumbnails up here and stuff. That's how I get that to go. You feel me? Does my girl play games like you? No, she's not even a gamer. She don't even know. So, were you here yesterday for the Pokemon Pocket story? Yo! She has no idea about this world for real. Like, she watches my streams and stuff sometimes. And just kind of goes, you know what I'm saying? But she doesn't really play for herself. Maybe she'd be interested. We tried a bit of Pokemon. Because I wanted to do, like, a series with her on the channel. I feel like that'd be kind of, like, fire. Oh, yeah. Another one I need to add is I fade in my clips. So, where is it? I think in thumbnails. Yeah, I use my plane here. And then I fade it. I thought I had a secret persona. Now I'm very transparent, bro. It's funny you guys say that. I was on the plane. I think I told a bit of the story before. But I was talking to this guy, right? And he sat next to me. And we spoke the whole flight, dog. We spoke for like, I don't know how long it was, 6 hours straight. Motherfuckers were trying to sleep and we here yapping, dog. It was kind of funny. But he was telling me how he's married, right? I'm like, yo, we end up talking about like One Piece and stuff. I'm like, yo, you should watch One Piece with your girl. Like, girls love One Piece. And he's like, bro, my girl don't even know I like anime. I'm like, huh? And he telling me he sneaks to the back. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go eat or something. He sneaks around the house by himself, brings out his mobile phone to watch an episode while he eats or something. I'm like, damn, why are you sneaking around, cuz? That's crazy. I can't imagine. That was pretty funny, not gonna lie. My ex though, she tried to play fighters. Back with another option. I was actually like mad cute. Oh, I guess it's gonna be kind of loud, right? Is this loud? Dragon Ball FighterZ version 1.38. This time, can I talk over myself? The god Zamasu. Zamasu. Yo, that's me talking. If I can talk over it, that'd be kind of blessed. But yeah, she tried getting into fighters. She got a Switch, and she got fighters for who is actually Switch. Insane in this. Then game. I was teaching her like motion inputs and stuff. Bro, she got her first B&B down. It's actually wild. And then she was playing story mode. But the thing about the Switch is that she had the light version. So we never had a way to play together. Because I think now light might be different. But back then, Switch, the normal Switch, had different controllers, right? Like pop-up controllers. But the light version only had the built-in controller. You couldn't pop it out. So I couldn't play with her. That was the only bad part. So we had to play on my PS4. From simple ones, which we did play. It was pretty fun. But it was hard for her to like get past. Like after the B&B, it's a big world, bro. My wife knows I'm a whole ass anime nerd, so she knew what she was marrying into, bro. That's why it's crazy, because that guy so into anime, so into basketball. All of the things that he likes, he hides. And it's like, bro, how are you hiding this from your wife? Like I feel like as a wife, you'd love to hear all these like small things. And about my main, partner, you know, this one is just to be organized. All this intro, I be yapping. Sometimes I record a lot for my intro, and then I end up, oh yeah, I have to cut these out. I hate that, bro. So then I end up cutting out a lot of the intro parts. I just delete it. So yeah, it's like, bro, how are you hiding a big part of you when y'all married? Like, I find that kind of crazy. Because even for basketball, like, bro, you think she's gonna view you differently if you score like 5 points one day? She don't even know what's going on. With that being said, let's get started. You're in it together? Yo, except Guilty Gear? Oh, dog. Imagine, that'd be kind of fun. And like, low-key, basic mid-screen confirmed. He has 4 main routings. Is this part of it? Let me see. This key. Let me see if this fits. For very basic routings. This key blast, a super dash route for 4k damage after his quarter. Nah, we keep that. We keep that part in the intro. We keep this start in the intro. So this is where I start this part. So yeah, learning notations for her. She was like, bro, I didn't realize the game had this much depth to it for real. But she liked that aspect of like having to learn it and everything. Bro, can I talk over my voiceover, or is it like okay? Alright, let's see. Sorry. My female best friend, who my crush now, She wondered why her brothers watched anime slash horror Don Da Don. She says interesting. You have to show her like the good ones. Like, bro, Erased? Girls love that shit. I think a girl I used to like got turned off because I liked anime. Bro, back then, anime was like, ew, oh my god. But now, girls love it. Girls love Attack on Titan. Girls love One Piece, I'm telling you. Watches anime with you all the time. Yo, same with my girl right now. As you guys know, with the One Piece. Let's go. She on the Don Da Don. The same meds. The same meds who were on her ass. Watch it now, bro. And like for me, I don't know what show it was for y'all. But for me, it was One Piece. It was Attack on Titan. That era is what converted everyone for some reason. I don't even know why. Okay, so let me transition these. Why is this saved? What do I do here? Let me see. Is this a good one? That's how I started the video off. Where is my... There it is. Oh, that's kind of fast though. Roster! Yes, this is Hitfilm 4 Express, the free version. And I love it, bro. It is the free version and I love it. The paid version, I feel like you don't get that much more out of it, to be honest. I don't think it's worth it. I think the free does a good job. Even the effects that you have on free, bro. I have so many. Let me show you my favorites. I have blur. I have color stuff, glowing stuff. This is for green screen. This is for lighting. So let me show y'all actually for my thing. I'd be doing this for some thumbnails. Let's pull up Blue Jita because he looks so amazing. 330. Let me add a grade. Levels histogram. This effect, bro, is crazy. Because look at how it changes the lighting. You see that? I barely tweaked it. And it makes it look so dynamic already. So I'd be using this for a lot of my thumbnails too. Like, especially my Grand Blue thumbnails. The one that looks really good. Because this effect is crazy. No girl or woman likes Bleach. Oh my god, Nilly. My ex's favorite show was Bleach. Bro, she was obsessed with Bleach, bro. She ended up liking One Piece more. But what really killed it for her, she loved Bleach until the fillers. I was like, bro, this is a filler arc? Are you sure you want to watch this? She was like, yeah. She thought Bleach filler, One Piece filler. Because One Piece fillers are amazing, right? Like, bro, One Piece fillers might be the best fillers in all of anime type shit, right? So she got spoiled by getting introduced to One Piece level fillers. She's like, yo, fillers? Yo, I love fillers. Watch Bleach fillers. Oh my gosh, she got cooked, bro. She couldn't look at Bleach the same ever again. I was like, bro, I tried to warn your ass. Oh my god. I just don't like Naruto like other anime watchers. I like Kid Naruto. The Shippuden don't hit as much as they be hyping it up to hit, not gonna lie. Oh, you use Hitfilm 2 roster? I'm telling you, it's so nice. Yeah, OG is so good. Shippuden, oh. I hate filler episodes. One Piece filler episodes are so good though. Yo, Kona, it's so funny because like even for me, I rock like I be in the gym rocking like compression shirts, like you know the gym compression shirts, the one that like is very like super tight and stuff. It's like, oh my god, this guy is a gym rat. And then there's a huge One Piece logo right on top of it. It's like, bro, I be rocking that shit. But like, the thing is, a lot of people approach me too. They're like, yo, I love your Berserk shirt. I love your Naruto shorts. It's like, yo, these mans know. So these are the cinematics that I be cooking up. Let me just crop them up so we can start using them. Revenant! The stars have a line. You started streaming near my break in marching band? You're still doing that during the summer? That's OD. Bro, Rev, we were talking about how the Gyaldum don't like Bleach. Except my ex though. My ex was all over Bleach, bro. She loved Bleach so much she had the songs in her Spotify. It's actually crazy. I'm sick. That's OD. They got you on that shit like that, Let's cut it to when the key charge happens. My iconic key charge. Full Metal Alchemist. There's no good merch for it. You know what kind of cheeses me, bro? I wish other animes got merch like the way they got like Naruto and DBZ merch. Because, bro, they kill it in the merch department. One Piece has pretty good merch too, not gonna lie. That's good. Sub you out. Yo, they got your ass grinding. Grinding for what though? Like, what we grinding on right now, gang? Full Metal Alchemist is another one that I feel like girls would like. I'm telling you, bro. Bro, once they get through that initial hump, oh my god, it's so good. Kona! You know what? It was crazy. The craziest show I watched with my girl. Oh my god. Do you know about My Dress Up Darling? Oh my god. I never watched that with someone. Never. I thought it was going to be a cute, wholesome romance anime. I have not watched. Okay. So you might not understand the depth of what I'm talking about right now. Yo. It's a rom-com, but it's oh my, it's not though. Like, that's the thing. Like, we watch rom-coms, but no. That friend that said no girl likes Bleach raged so hard after I kept annoying him. How do you annoy him though? So he be saying girls do like Bleach? Maybe he just, bro, I'm telling you. Girls be on top of stuff. You'd be surprised. And the thing is, you know what I realized? Like, even baddies, like, they're just regular people, you know what I mean? It's like, for some reason, we're like, oh my god, she's so bad, she would not like any of my hobbies. But like, bro, they're just, you know, chilling. Just regular mans. And it's one of the good rom-coms. Bro, that's what I heard. So I'm like, bro, let's watch it. Because we were trying to find another rom-com. I think we watched a few others before. But bro, it is not like a rom-com you can watch with someone, bro. Oh my god. Exactly. Kona's living proof. Like, what are we even talking about? I already got my girl on Bleach like a week ago. What'd she think of Bleach, Rev? What you think? Bro, your whole situation is messy as hell, Rev. I ain't gonna lie to you. What the? Why is this clip here? What am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm finessing it. I remember sometimes I'd be dropping combos for like intro segments, for like cinematic segments. So I do like half of it on another clip. I do the first half on one clip, and I do the second half on another clip. Lol. He said it, and I just kept saying the opposite of what he said. Bro, we got proof right here, I'm telling you. Girls will like anything. You know, girls are just, you know, regular people too type shit. There we go. Yeah, after this slice, I think I go into my next clip. Zamasu. Look at how cool this combo looks, by the way, Kona. That's for you. So this is called Mutos. Basically, you're gonna see this like way later, so you won't get to see, we won't get to cover this today. You activate orbs during the smash effect. You get extra hit stun, so you can connect even more stuff after. So boom, smash, and you can get another set of orbs when you jump up. The orbs hits on the JH into a slice. Yo, let me run that back, turbo, in full speed. This looks so satisfying with Goku Black, by the way. Oh my god. The Mutos are very interesting. And there's a lot more depth and layers to Mutos. But that'll be covered, you know, throughout the video, throughout the guide. Yeah, so as you can see, I was way too high for Blaze of Judgment to land. So that's why I have this second clip. Because the second clip saved me. I did the Blaze of Judgment part there. Slice. I think I'll edit this part out. So right when he, like, faces you. Right when he raises his hands. Bet. Unless the background doesn't align. We'll see. Wait, was it here? I think here, right? Yeah, see, you can't even tell. These are two different clips. Can't even tell, Gangi. Bleach was your first anime and still a favorite to today? Bleach is good, but like, I don't know, bro. Early Bleach, goated. Bleach afterwards, I don't know about that one. Izanami! Been a minute, dog. What's good with you? How you doing? I need to watch Higurashi. That'll be on my to watch list. Also, there's map mod. You can see the whole destructive stage finish here, because the stage doesn't block it out. If only Zan can get his old laning backs. I don't like how they took out his tick throw mix. He still has a tick throw mix, brother. So he can still do the tick throw mix. But he also has 5L, 6L. So he has both. You can though. And I showed off in this guide. So don't worry. This guy will have that covered. You can. The timings are just a bit different. You have not found a story like more than Bleach? What? Story? Dog. One Piece? Easy? Yeah, you can. People want more Gohan. The people want more Gohan. People want more this. Oh, sorry. The people want more of this. But the man that wanted me to say this. Corner edition. This is what y'all want? This is what y'all want? Oh, brother. Don't even start. Bleach, Soul Society was amazing. But the story after a while, I don't know. It kind of got very plot holy, not gonna lie. Even Revenant. We had this discussion, Revenant. We had this discussion. Revenant knows what I'm talking about. Alright, so I think I have everything set up. Then I just drag them back. So this part is good. Oh, wait. I need to make it transition into this. So right when he does his summons, I'll transition it. I think right here. Then I'll make it fade. That's how I do my fade effects. So right here he's charging it. And then I go on the clip. I use my keyframe. So opacity 0. Back it up like 20 plus 28. I'll try 28. Nah, I need to see the wall of light start up. I'll do it here. Then I put my other clip, one clip before it. So with DaVinci and Adobe, you don't get the opportunity to do stuff like this, right? It's all automatic, so it's kind of weird. I'm from Mauritius, sir. That's my background. A little island thing next to Madagascar. A little nice thing. Only plot holes, bro. We spoke about this, dog. Like, for example, a lot of the foreshadowing that we're talking about, you can't foreshadow something and then justify it later, right? That's a big thing that we're talking about. But Bleach does that so much to, like, add on stuff. So it's a lot of stuff that they just keep adding on. Doesn't really make sense, to be honest. It's a lot of plot holes. Like, even, bro, I hate how Mandem... Okay, the whole fighting choreography of Bleach now cheeses me. As much as I love Bleach, why is every fight you fighting, one guy goes down, power up, then he brings the other guy down, power up, then he brings the other guy down, power up. How many times are we gonna loop this formula, man? Every fight is like this. Cheeses me. What am I saying? For example, what was the example we're talking about in Discord, Rev? I think we're talking about the whole Ichigo having multiple powers and stuff. Cause the Fullbring, there we go, the Fullbring stuff was mad plot holy, bro. He was supposed to lose his powers, that's the whole point. And then they're like, nah, bro, you can actually gain it back in this way. Whoa. And they try to, like, justify it. Come on, bro. Ichigo and Ukiura, bro. Like, that fight was hype, but you can't do that for every fight. Even the side fights, Nilly. Even the side fights. Man, be doing the power-up cheese. What do you mean, bro? I love Bleach, by the way. I love Bleach. Bankai is one of the coolest, like, transformations ever. But damn. Don't even get me started about the Kenpachi fight. The Kenpachi fight had me livid. That had me furious, fam. Oh, my God. Bro, Higurashi figures, too. I need to get back on my figure collection game. No cap, no cap. Alright, I think we got the intro down, to be honest. I bring it like this. Then I make it fade. Nah, I'm saying. I think I'll use this one first. Wait, which one? Which one do you think? Okay, which one do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer during the Fullbring arc, Kubo was sick? Sick in a bad way, right? Like, I hope we both agree Fullbring arc was BS. I hope we both agree with that. Alright, so do you guys prefer this transition?
We back with another
Go from the sky
combos guide in Dragon Ball FighterZ version 1.3. This time covering the god Zamasu.
Should I put this transition first?
It can get very complex with lots of different combo routing options, especially
Sick as an ill. Thank God. Thank God. Okay, I agree with that. That one was very plot holy. I think the whole 1000-Year Blood War, season 1 did a really good job of explaining Ichigo and stuff. But bro, even the part where Yuhabaha was like, oh, Ichigo, you're part Quincy, you're part Hollow, you're part Reaper, you're part Fullbring. Bro snuck your part Fullbring in there like we wouldn't notice? Stop it. What Kenpachi fight? Yo, this how Nilly. That's how I know you don't know. Nilly, the Kenpachi versus, was it Grammy? The imaginary boy. Oh my god, that fight had me livid. That's the worst anime fight of all time, bro. I hated that shit. Yes, imagine it. What do you think about that?
Yo, we back with another optimal practical combos guide in Dragon Ball.
I think we speed this up. Speed this up like 150. Yes, I thought Kenpachi would like think or something. Favorite power system? Can I say One Piece or nah? We're not about that life. One Piece not valid. Why did I hate that fight? It made no sense, bro. It made... What do you mean? Okay. Oh, now I cut Big Rock. Now I cut gravity itself. Now I cut... Like, what? I cut the space... It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Okay, Kuro. I love the One Piece power scaling system because the RPS version of it makes so much sense, and I love how it fits in with the plot so well. Like the first half, well, I don't know if I can talk about it because Rev hasn't caught up yet. Bro, the whole half of One Piece, we're left in the dark. We're like, yo, how the fuck do we fight these fellas, right? Then the second half, we learn a whole, like, the whole new world, bro. He just go Oonga Boonga, and I hate it. Like, yo, bro,
we back with
Kenpachi
another
is sick and stuff,
practical
but
combos.
damn, what do you mean you're in space? And he's like, yeah, I just cut that shit.
Like, optimal.
This shit not fair, man.
Practical combos, guys.
It's not, what, like, this official? Like, what are we talking about, gang? Opacity, set to 0. I don't know, bro. I think it was nice to see the power-ups that Kenpachi got from that fight, but come on, gang. Are we being for real right now? They move this higher. Gotcha Bakuta. I think I said that wrong. I need to watch that show, man. Y'all keep talking about it. I'm gonna get on. You know, I've been binging Star Wars. That's what I've been on, to be honest. I've been anime up. Gotcha Kuda. There we go. It was not the real space. It was, though. Because he said everything he imagines comes true. So you're telling me the meteor wasn't a real meteor? Come on, bro. Come on. Kenpachi is the embodiment of strength that defies imagination. I'm sick. I'm sick. Kenpachi's not even the strongest, by the way. All that for what? All that for what? It was not the real space. So what do you mean it's not the real space? What do you mean, Nelly? Yo, figures are so expensive, but I can't, bro. It's an addiction. I have a problem.
In Dragon Ball FighterZ version,
I think this one we also speeded up. Speed it up. Oh, the 230? Was that the last one that you got us? That was sent? I think.
Combos guide in Dragon Ball FighterZ version
1D. Oh, I like this transition. He's the strongest pure Soul Reaper. And then he loses to Ichigo. And then he loses to... who else?
0.38 guide in Dragon Ball.
How he lose to Ichigo? No Bankai. Stop it. Stop it. Kona, if you got a collection, I need to show off my collection too. If you got a collection, you gotta show that off in the Discord, bro. They explain these things? Nah. I don't even remember what they said. Explain it to me right now. The thing about cursed energy? Are we talking about Jujutsu? Or Gacha Kuda? I'm not gonna lie, JJK power system is cool, but I find it overrated. Okay, yeah. Bro, the JJK power system, what kind of ruins it is that it doesn't... Yeah, okay, you just said that. It doesn't get followed the rules. And like, bro, some of it kind of dumb, to be honest. How you beat a domain? You open a domain. Alright, bro. GG's. Oh, yeah, I remember you didn't have the whole thing. I remember you saying that. Yeah.
1.3.
Like, what do you mean? How you beat a domain? You open a domain. That shit pissed me off, bro. That can't be asked. And then Gojo being the strongest,
this time
like,
covering
whatever
the god
he does just works. He lowered power level to the person he fights. Oh, right. That is true. That is true. You guys, I do remember this. I do remember this. So what? Can he actually the strongest for real? That's OD. Going back to your last place. Yo, you're going to complete the move-in? Let's go. Stardust, let's go with you. What do you use, Stardust? But yeah, this is also what I use for thumbnails. So I was talking a bit about thumbnails earlier. If you want me to go over that, I can actually. So, Stardust. Remember when we were talking about green screens? This is the tool I used. For Hitfilm, it's called Hue and RGB. Oh, did I say that properly? Yes. So basically, if I take this off, if I take this off, it's a green screen, right? You see the green screen? And if I activate it, it takes away any color I have tagged. So if I have white tagged, it takes away all the white. If I have blue tagged, it takes away all the blue. That's kind of how I use it. And then with it, I can also alter how strong it is. How strong of an effect, how weak of an effect, and how harsh are like the edges and stuff. So yeah, that's how I use my green screen. Because I remember you were asking me about that. And now you know. And raw power is the strongest Soul Reaper? Okay. I don't know how I feel about that, bro. Like, bro just doesn't... Like, even when he fought Noitora. Like, boy... Oh my god. Bro just didn't die after all that. I hate shows that don't kill characters. I hate shows that you get beat up. Oh my god. Invincible. I need to tell you guys about Invincible. I finished Invincible. What do you mean? Bro got shot. Bro losing his limbs, bleeding out, and he's alive next episode. What do you mean? As much as I loved Invincible, what are we talking about right now? Like, when shows refuse to kill off characters and stuff, or make damage, or make, what's the word? Make damage, not realistic, but, I don't know if you guys can, like, get the word for me. Get the damage right, you know what I mean? It cheeses me. MHA, yeah, MHA is like, you know what's kind of funny? MHA is supposed to be like low-key for younger audience, right? But it kind of goes very deep. It goes very in-depth, low-key. I gotta get back to doing shit. Alright, bet, Kona. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, I know you're gonna still be lurking. Okay, I got you. Thank you for lurking. Not killing characters is what I hate for Naruto. At least they killed Jiraiya. I mean, shit. Naruto is the same thing as Invincible. What do you mean? You get... Okay, bro. When I was watching Vikings, right? Now how I was telling you guys... Oh, you get shot by an arrow, you die? Like, that's kind of fire, right? And then One Piece... You get a bunch of kunai shurikens chopping up. No effect? Huh? Like, damn, Cole. Like, golly, like, I don't know, bro. That shit cheeses me. So many shows do that, bro. Like, even One Piece, you could say, like, oh, I'm not gonna do no spoilers, but you can say, like, oh, they're too friendly with that. I consider all the soldiers as kills, by the way. Like, all the people that Luffy be deflecting bullets of, I consider them as deaths. Like, all the stray kills are deaths. But then, like, the main characters, yeah, they be suffering good damage, but still, One Piece capitalizes of knowing when to, like, you know, off someone, you feel me? I was low-key kind of mad Guy didn't die. I was low-key, bro, the whole Pain arc, I was crying. And at the end of the Pain arc, oh yeah, bro, I just revive everyone. Oh, it just ruins it, bro. Get out my face with that. Yeah, 100%, bro. A lot of people should have died. And, like, bro, don't be afraid to make it dark. Like, it's okay. It's okay to be, like, dark with it, you know? The one character... Yeah, Jiraiya didn't even matter. You know what cheeses me about Jiraiya's death, too? Jiraiya's death didn't even have to be like that. Like, what do you mean the frogs ran away and you're saying, nah, I'ma stay. I'ma stay. Like, what? What are we talking about, gang? That also, like, cheesed me. What the... Should I do this one? Wait, how long are we in? Does this last? Mid-screen confirms he has 4 main routing. Damn! How long do I talk for? What the hell? Let me see. We back with another optimal practical combos guide in Dragon Ball FighterZ version 1. The Bleach manga, I agree. 0.3. Even the One Piece manga, much darker. Who else? Who else got a lot of... Yeah, One Piece. I'm thinking of One Piece, yeah. They got a lot of... What's the word for it? Toned down for the show. Great this time. Yeah, I do like the progression of My Hero. I just never expected that. Because the first season... the god Zamasu, who is actually insane in this game. Like, he can get light, and then they got so deep. Like, out of nowhere. He can get very complex with lots of different combo routing options. Especially when you bring different assistants. So I'll try my best to showcase all his combos, starting from simple ones to the most optimal advanced ones, all while showing his different variations with different types of assists, ending off with some TOD. Yeah, we don't need this. And my main goal with this one is just to be organized and make a clear guide on this high damaging character. As always, make sure you know your combo notations as shown here real quick. With that being said, let's get started mid-screen. I think this is good. Kubo wants a manga remake. Yo, speaking of remakes, I wish they remade Star Wars, bro. I'm watching Star Wars. Let's get... Like, I understand the 70s, 80s, but damn. Like, low-key, there's so much lore, so much potential that could happen in the Star Wars universe. But I feel like the previous films, even the fighting choreography, oh my god, kind of cheesy. Not manga anime.
Started mid-screen.
Oh, make the anime like more manga accurate.
For a very...
Is it the animated Clone Wars TV show? Yo, you know what confused me? If I'm thinking of the same one, didn't Luke, no, not Luke, Anakin Skywalker have Ahsoka as like his apprentice Jedi or whatever? And then in the next movie, like, you never see Ahsoka ever again in the movies. I thought Ahsoka would be part of the movies. I was like, what?
Basic.
Yo, that show was my childhood, by the way. I think that was the first thing I seen Star Wars wise. When Saiyans get cooked, you won't bat an eye when they come back fine. The thing about Saiyans, at least, is that at least they explain the Zenkai boost. You know what I mean? Like, that whole scene where Vegeta, like, brought himself to the brink of death. Like, that makes more sense. Like, you're like, oh, I need to get myself right before dying to heal up. I was like, yo. Like, I fucks with that. Like, at least explain it. But then other shows like, no, he's dead! And they, like, cry. They have a whole funeral. Then after, they just get back. Come on, man. Peak, one of my favorite cartoons, bro. I agree, bro. It's so fire. That whole era of cartoon, Scooter, oh my god, goated. You know the one? I can't remember the name, but it aired around the same time as the Star Wars one, where they were on ships, and they had, like, crystals they put on their thing, on, like, their staffs and stuff, and then the ships turn into motorcycles. It's like, no, it's a plane, it's like a ship plane, that turns into motorcycles, and they powered up with a Is it Skyhawks? Is that what it is? Bro, I mess with that shit. I love that show. Scooter! My boy! I'm dabbing you up right now. My boy! That whole era of cartoons was OD. I think we're doing pretty good right now. I think I just need to blend more of these, except this one. Is this one good? You a real one for that? That show was a gem. You already know. Scooter, a real one, bro. I think these two. I think I just delete this one and replace it with this. Yeah. You miss out so much if you watch the first arc in the anime and don't read it. Oh, that first arc in Bleach was so amazing, man. After that, it kind of fell off. Like, even with my girl, with my ex, sorry, she loved Soul Society arc, but Hueco Mundo, while she loved Hueco Mundo, the pacing was awful, dog. The pacing was just rough. Boom, 5M. I'll make a transition with the 5M. Before we get to there, though, I think I need to just keep all these. We'll keep this. This. Did I transition this? Yeah.
Actually insane in this game.
I need to head back to marching. Oh my god, you're lying. Revenant, good luck, homie. Thank you for stopping by. Different combo. That is crazy. They got you grinding, dog. For what, though? Alright, I think we need to add a bit of extra to here. So we'll double this clip. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, because I had to remove the other one, right? Let's see. Double this start. I don't know how long I'll stream for. We'll see. What time is it right now? Actually, let me check. 4:41. We started at like 3. Yo? No, we started at like 3:30, right? Yo, time flies. Let me actually check. Because, yeah, the rest of this is just me rinse and repeating. And, you know, if you guys have any specific questions on editing, let me know. 3:30. Yeah, I guess we could do, like, a couple more minutes. Why not? Why not let it fly? But yeah, hopefully we can finish the intro on stream, or probably not. Not gonna lie. Combo route. Boom, boom. Routing options, especially when you bring different assistants. So I'll try my best. Yeah, let's make this 5M flow better. Right when it pokes, I'll make it come out. Boom, boom, boom. Drag this under. Oh, actually, this is a better idea. Extend it. Know what I'm saying? Now we bring this here. How does this look? Let's see. See, you can't get precise edits like this on other softwares, and that's why I like Hitfilm. Like, people say, oh, Hitfilm is bad because it doesn't have the effects. But I say it's better because it doesn't have the effect. So everything is just manual. You're in control of everything type shit. You feel me? I think this is fine. I think I need to add one more key charge. Bro, I need to low-key remake that part, because why did not charge it? I'll make a transition here, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. Fade it here. And then I'll change the color of the yo. So you guys will help me with that, with the color schemes. I think here is good.
When you bring different assistants. So I'll try my best to showcase all his combos.
That looks kind of flowy, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
All his combos, starting from simple ones to the most optimal advanced ones, all while showing his different variations with different types of assists. And my main goal with this one is just to be organized and make a clear guide on this high damaging character. As always,
I think I'll move the audio over a bit, so less pauses. And I like to overlap my audio as well. So before I'm even done the next one, you'll see the waveform is already overlapping. So for example, if I say like what's up, right, the P, it's not like, you don't hear like what's up and then everybody type shit, right? I say like that. It's more like what's up, and then like right when the P sound is gonna come, my next sentence comes out. It's like what's up, so blah, 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 you know, and that kind of helps to like transition everything, especially when I have a lot to say.
This high damaging,
it helps to reduce the length of the video.
As always, make sure you know your combo.
That's a little trick I do for audio stuff.
As always,
I do that to in all my videos, especially the shorts and stuff.
Damaging character. As always,
I think this is
character. Good. As always, make sure you know your combo notations as shown here real quick. With that being said, let's get started mid-screen. For very basic, mid-screen confirms he has 4 main routing.
I don't know if I like that 4 main routing. Like, bro, why am I talking so much?
This Ki Blast Super Dash route for 4k damage. After his quarter circle forward slash, you can press S to enter flight, which can help you set up some Oki and other situations later on.
Oh, I talk about Oki.
Can be confirmed with 2H for a bit more damage.
Say, maybe I could add this in there actually. No, we'll just
help you set up some Oki and other situations later on.
Yeah, we'll add it here. Because I didn't realize I spoke about Oki like that.
For very... This Ki Blast Super Dash route for 4k damage. After his quarter circle forward slash, you can press S to enter flight, which can help you set up some Oki and other situations later on.
Oh, that's good timing. See, future me knew. Sometimes you just gotta trust the process for real. And then yeah, so we'll go to the color of the yo.
Yo, we back.
I feel like we do a blue type shit. Should it be the same blue? The thing is, I have a glow effect on this one, so you guys can see the glow. And I also keep from this one too, so it goes from like soft glow to bigger glow. So I feel like it just looks nice. You guys probably don't notice this in my videos, but it does add a nice little touch. And we'll see. Yeah, I need to go way dark. That's almost purplish. Kind of like my blue Vegeta. Actually, for this one, I feel like we can go red. Low key, should we go yellow? Make it like golden tint. We kind of mess with the yellow idea. Oh, I just realized it was yellow before. Now we'll go blue. Let's see. What blue is this? Copy that. The thing is, when you have glowing, it just completely messes up the same color. I think maybe a bit lighter actually. I I don't know, gang. I don't like where this is going. Low-key purple. Oh, later purple. Ooh, see how it changes so easily? Right when you drop it like a few levels? Let's see. I don't know, bro. Purple or blue? I think more blue. The goddamn glow effect, gangy. What if we do this but add more glow? Huh. Low key? Nah, I was trying to make it a bit later. Yes, sir. I think this might be it. This might be the one. Type shit. Let me go a bit higher. I want like right in the middle of these two. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Let's see how does that look. We're gonna have to see when we pull out the title. The title one is more important. So right here, I go back to my needed. Then we got this. The name, gangy. So it should be, let's drag it under the voiceover. Great, this time covering the, should be Zamasu combo guy. And now we can really see how the text colors cook. Oh, do I have it pasted? No, I don't. Boom, boom. Yeah, that looks kind of weird, right? Low-key. I think we go for this one. I feel like it's rather basic. If you do like a rosé. Low-key, that might be too much though. So yeah, I do spend a lot of time on color low-key. Cause that's like important, gang. I think we do rosé, cause he has the rosé hair. Kinda fits. Yeah, I like it. And then it transitions to blue. I kinda like that idea. Too pink. Kind of similar as a red, but a bit lighter. Oh yeah, just kind of cooking. We kind of cooking with this. Yo, we back with another optimal practical combos, guys. Yeah, I feel like I never do red anyways, so we'll do this. Small Fighters version 1.38. This time covering the god Zamasu, who is actually insane in this game. He can get very I think I increased the size of this combo part. Increase it. And drag his ass up. Version 1.38. This time covering the god Zamasu, who is actually beautiful. Let's actually bring both down a little bit. Right, I keyframed this small one to keep up. That's a tad bit annoying. Okay, this is more centered. Alright, bro. Yeah, leave that there, and then yeah, that's good. That's good. 1.3 is a bit higher. That's all good. What do you think of the fight between Kenpachi and Unohana, bro? That was a good fight. That was beautiful, Lord. That's when Bleach cooks. When they actually do shit like that. Unohana was one of those ones where like the foreshadows actually made sense. It wasn't like a plot hole, ass pull, randomly inserted type thing. Like when you actually think about it, all the captains being scared of her the whole time, it's like such an eerie feeling when you watch the regular show. They're like, yo, why is she overly nice? Why is like every captain like kind of respectful of her? And why is she not present for like some of the major fights and stuff? You know what I mean?
Well, combos.
And it's like, bro, lore wise, there's so much more depth to Bleach. And like he cooked with that whole plot.
Dragon Ball FighterZ version 1.38. This time covering the god.
I think we moved this over to here. So I really like that one. I like that part. What do you think of it? Do you agree with what I'm saying? Transition this over, and I think that's it, bro. I think that's it for today, type shit.
Who is I'm covering the god Zamasu. This time covering the god Zamasu.
I can make this longer. One of my favorite fights in the show, my god. In, I wouldn't say the entire show. I'd say in 1000 Year Blood War, I would give it one of my favorites in 1000 Year Blood War. But 1000 Year Blood War, bro, season 1 cooked. Like, that shit had me giddy. When's the video ready, bro? Honestly, it depends. This one's a bit longer, but combo guys usually take me like 2-ish days. 2 to 3 days to edit. Zamasu is a bit longer, so maybe add a plus 2 days on that. But I'm also going to be working on other videos in the meantime. So maybe,
yo, we back with another optimal practical combos guide in Dragon Ball FighterZ version 1.38. This time covering the god Zamasu, who is actually insane in this game. He can get very complex with lots of different combo routing.
That might be the wave, bro.
Options, especially when you bring different assistants.
But you know what's good, bro? When I had Kuro to help me with Blue Vegeta and stuff, it was mad fire, cause bro, I didn't have to do the research. It cut my time by half. I finished Vegito, and 2 weeks later, I finished Blue Vegeta. Right? Versus Zamasu, it's been like 3 weeks already, bro. So by the time I started editing Zamasu's, I finished Blue Vegeta's combo guide. Like, what? The power of someone helping you? But also, Blue Vegeta's combos were way easier. So I got those down. But also, what was nice about Kuro is that he showed me some auto-timed routes. Versus Zamasu, he doesn't really have auto-time stuff. I think that's what made it like hard, especially. I'm probably gonna add a few more stuff to the start, to the intro, but this is how the intro is gonna look like.
We back with another optimal practical combos guide in Dragon Ball FighterZ version 1.38. This time covering the god Zamasu, who is actually insane in this game. He can get very complex with lots of different combo routing options, especially when you bring different assistants. So I'll try my.
My favorite fight in Bleach is between Ichigo and Ulquiorra and Dangai Ichigo and Aizen. I love the Dangai fight. I hate how he got his powers back because that ruined the entire fight for me. You know, the fight was perfect because of the stakes behind it. You know what I mean? And then him just, you know, getting it back ruins the fight for me. You know what I mean? It ruins one of my favorite fights ever. Mugetsu, one of my favorite forms ever, ruins Mugetsu. Which was, bro, like, I would give it top 3. Top 2 anime like forms moments of all time, but because of what happens after, it just ruins it. Ulquiorra was pretty cool. I just didn't like, again, you know, the Bleach formula of, you know, you get hit, you come back stronger. Like they milked that one a bit too much, in my opinion. But I love the Soul Society stuff. Like, bro, Renji versus Ichigo, Byakuya versus Ichigo, those were sick. And 1000 Year Blood War, bro, 1000 Year Blood War has a lot of cool fights already. Vasto is my favorite form. Vasto is sick.
I
just don't like how he had to die for it, because it felt so like forced and fake. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Like that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. Type shit. No, because the whole Bleach formula, the whole Bleach thing of like, oh. You get hit, then you get power up, fight. You get hit, power up, fight. Even since the beginning, like Byakuya versus Ichigo, it was fine. But then, you know, Ichigo gets Bankai. He starts cooking Byakuya. Byakuya's like, oh shit, now I need to try. He starts cooking Ichigo. Then Ichigo's like, oh shit, I need to try. He starts cooking Byakuya. Byakuya does his Bankai, starts cooking. Ichigo gets his Hollow Mass, starts cooking. Like, it's just always like, oh, now it's my turn, now it's my turn. But the first time I saw it with Byakuya and Ichigo, it was gas. Because, like, that's the first time you've seen they get to that point. But every time they reuse it after that, oh my god. Ichigo, even in Hueco Mundo, even before getting to Ulquiorra, it was like, dog, every side character who was fighting was kind of like that. But I liked how, I take that back. The first half of Wakamundo, I loved how he was like, okay, I'm gonna cook this guy now. You know what I mean? Because this is a side character. But then the second half is like, bro, what do you mean like every fight goes on? Like, not every fight needs to go down to the wire, you know what I mean? When he got control of his Hollow White, it said, don't die, because then I'll take control. Oh, bro, the white lore was beautiful, bro. Even when his training to get into Dangai, he had to get hit by the sword. That was beautiful writing. Beautiful writing. But the way he got to Vasto, I don't know, bro. I'm not a fan of the dying and coming back schemes. Maybe because I've seen too much animes and I'm getting like tired of that trope, you know what I mean? But that kind of bugged me. I wish it came out in a different way, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I understand it. At the time, was I hyped? Yes, I was definitely hyped about it. But looking back, it feels like boring writing. You know what I mean? Because it's so easy to be like, okay, I'm gonna kill this character off, and then his power awakens to save him. Like, that's so easy to say, versus like, oh, his power, like, trying to think of a creative way to get the power out. Okay, the foreshadowing was good. The foreshadowing was perfect. White Ichigo was perfect, but the final result of it, I don't know, Genki. I don't know how I feel about it. I just don't like the dying part. That's the part that gets to me, you know? Especially because what? Orihime was like, oh, his heart got crushed or whatever. His heart stopped beating, something like that. I try my best to showcase, like, yo, he did that. All his combos, starting from simple ones. I think for this one, we have to decrease the speed a little bit, so everything can fit in the timeline. Yeah, he got a hole in him. I think it was right on the heart. And then Orihime was trying to heal him, and she was like, "Oh, his heart is like destroyed." No shit, he died, but he didn't die. That's the thing. That's what cheeses me. He didn't die. It was all part of like, oh, plot time. And I'm saying that not just as a Bleach thing. I'm saying that in general. Like every show, like even Invincible. I don't know if you've seen Invincible, but what's her name? Adam Eve, bro. She dies, and then she's like, "Oh yeah, me dying. Let my powers." I forget the exact wording, but me dying unrestricted my powers, so I was able to do all the things that I did after I died. You know, basically, I don't know if you know Invincible, because it'll make more sense if you do know Invincible. But basically, she has the power to like control every molecules except for like living being stuff. But when she died, that restriction went away, and she was able to like control living molecules and stuff. And she was able to like heal herself and like destroy the other guy. But it's like, bro, the dying into power up trope, I hate it. I hate it. Bring the god Zamasu, who is actually like insane. More creative, like realistic means of getting combo routing options, especially when you bring different. I know we're talking about anime, so it's not, you know, realistic either way. Green. But I like when they try to do that, you know? You feel me? I think this is good right here. Boom, boom, and then transition it to the next scene. I bring it over, and then I make this part fade. Boom. Boom. Let me drag this over, actually. Yeah, like that. Wait, how long can I bring this back for? Oh, for a while, too. Okay, we'll do this much. That way it's not too stagnant. And yeah, I think I'll end the stream off here. Basically, what I like to do when I do it by myself, for real, is... I think it's too long, sorry. Let me just fix this real quick. So, what I like to do when I edit on my own is... This is when I watch my animes and stuff. So, for example, I use the picture-in-picture tool. If I'm watching like my own stream right now, right, what I would do is I use my picture-in-picture extension, and then I bring the episode here. So let me rewind a little bit. Rewind to the beginning. So I have my show here, and this is also why I can't watch sub, because the picture-in-picture section doesn't bring out subtitles, and obviously I'm not gonna be able to read while I edit. But I just have it playing here while I do my thing, and I make sure, you know, I can still hear it. This is where I watch like all my animes, watch like my NBA games, watch my my what's it called? My Star Wars I've been watching recently. So yeah. And that Vassal form was a partial way to show how much power Ichigo actually has. I liked how... I guess it was an endgame. But I liked how... No, sorry, let me rephrase that. I don't like how that wasn't his peak. But I guess it makes sense because Espadas... The lore... Okay, I don't know if I got this lore right. But basically, you go from Vaste Lorde, and then you become a Roncar, and then you become Espada, right? That's the timeline. So I guess it makes sense for Ichigo. That's just like, oh, the beginning. Which is kind of sick. Now, I do have 2 monitors, this is true. But I do play my shows on my second monitor. But sometimes I prefer it this way because it's still in my vision. So like, I'm looking here, right? I'm looking here. But I can still see it with my other eye, like right here. Like, it's right next to each other. So it's easy to follow along. Versus if I have it on my other monitor, I have to like always like turn my head. I have no face cam, so I'm turning, but you guys can't see that. But yeah. So low-key, sometimes I still prefer picture-in-picture extension, not gonna lie. But yeah, the Vasto lore was cool. But the way he got to it cheesed me. And Don Guy was cool, but the way he got his powers back cheesed me. Like, oh. Bleach, for me, in a nutshell, I hate the fighting now. The fighting is sick, but every fight follows the same formula, which saddens me deeply because I think they can go very deep with the fighting lore, with the fighting choreography. They could do so much more to it. When you're even looking at other shows, bro, they could do so much more with the fighting, but every fight now follows the same goddamn pattern. And there's a lot of plot holes, a lot of ass pulls. And I hate how they try to go back on, you know, like previous rules and stuff that they set. You know, the foreshadow stuff they did was really good. Like Ichigo's powers, the foreshadowing was really good. It got a bit too cappy with the Fullbring stuff, but whatever. And then, you know, the Unohana lore was really good. But sometimes, like, Mugetsu, gaining your power back, that ruined it for me, but yeah. No, Espadas are the strongest Iran cars. There we go. It's like basically the top 10 Iran cars. That's what the Espadas are. Right. But, wait, what's it called? Oh, it's not the Espada I was trying to say. It's the... What's it called? Soul of Resurrection? That's what they call it? The Resurrection. There we go. Resurrection. I said Soul Resurrection like the video game. Nah, they're Resurrection. You know what cheeses me too, Nilly? Bro, Segunda Etapa is so sick, but you only see one character with it? Come on, bro. You spitting this lore, but you only limit it. Only one guy gets it. And I feel like they could have like, what's 3 in Spanish? Tercia? I don't know. The 3rd Etapa. I feel like they could have so much lore with the Espadas, but they killed it off early. But yeah, man, with that being said, thank y'all for stopping by. We can try to do a raid thing if anyone is streaming right now. Let's see. Mini raid, why not? Is anyone... any of my boys streaming? I don't recognize anyone. Let's go same category. No familiar faces, but I guess we'll raid. Wow, so many different languages. That's crazy. Oh, Easy Man. Let's raid Easy Man. You guys know Easy Man. The SSJ Goku, SSJ Vegeta, and Trunks player. We'll raid Easy Man. Why not? Little raid thing. I think he's in a tournament. Oh, he's testing a new pad. So I guess we'll see that. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for stopping by, man. Good little vibes. Appreciate y'all. Dragon Ball Fighter soon. Hopefully I can finish up editing the Zamasu guide in speedy times. Well, yeah. Show Easy Man some love, baby.